Here we are. Welcome everybody to the first run of this year's PoPRuns. And yeah, as we said earlier, it's already the new Prince of Persia game. New in the sense of it's the first time being shown off at PoPRuns since it came out in January this year. And really, to not steal any time, I'll say thank you already to Juanba for showing off this game for us. And best of luck. The stage is all yours.
Thanks. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Juanba, you can see. Yeah, I think Toka said pretty much everything that's to say. So, I will be saying stuff in the middle of the run. So, without further ado, let's start, I guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Will the crown be found? I don't know. Maybe not. I will probably find a lot of bugs in the way because this game is broken as hell. But anyways, this is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, released this year, and I will be running the all bosses category. At least now it's called all overworld bosses category in the current patch. And there's a lot of things happening already on the screen right now. The first one is that the basic form of movement is by sliding, and you can cancel that slide by starting another slide and stopping your movement for a second. And that pretty much lets you go fast without saying that much. Here we'll be doing a small glitch that, okay, in this version it works really well, thankfully. Oh. Anyways. Ideally this works the first run. There we go. That's a sandwich, how we call it, where you basically get stuck between an enemy or two enemies and a collision. And too far. Okay, there we go. And you get like rocketed upwards because of the game trying to push you out of the collision. And that right there went really quick, but you can basically kill the enemies of that section. There are 6 enemies, but you can kill many of them at the same time by doing a charged attack at a specific position because they're queued up at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to pack, so get ready, I guess. Here we skip the potion, but we get it because we hit a trigger. And this is our first boss of the run, Wishka. We can skip him, but anyways, we have to kill him anyway, so it's like a lot of stuff, I guess. Shoutouts to Karim for this old strat. I didn't learn the new versions. Sorry, Eraser. Okay, and that's the first boss of the run. And yeah, now I think it's a good time to explain what I have been doing from the beginning. You can basically do infinite wall jumping by cancelling wall jump with a sword slash and cancelling that sword slash with a parry. That lets you like go back to the wall, otherwise the game will try to push you out of the wall. Normally. This is our second boss. Some stuff happened. Normally we will have a tutorial here, but for some reason the devs decided to leave a trigger in the first room of the new section, and that skips the tutorial and the cutscenes of that area, but skips the first skill we get that are called Athras. The Athras are basically special attacks that require charges. We'll get one later, so it's kind of broken. And here we will be doing a small sequence break that was found really early on. In this patch I specifically want 60 FPS just to get that pole way easier, but I play at 90 because of reasons I will explain later. What are tutorials? I don't know. It's insane. Anyways, this keeps the very first section of the run. Like early on it only saves like 10 seconds, but way later it gives us access to a TP we will be using throughout the rest of the run. So this sequence break is really convenient for cases. It's insane, okay. So this is like the second to third area of the game, something like that. Yeah, we're just accessing this place so we can get the TP. What's over here? And yeah, for some reason, like the teleport to our main hub of the game is already open by default, so we can use this teleport to get here way quicker than intended. Otherwise, we have to get another cutscene on the bottom side of this area that's lower city. There's no zombie. I could do a zombie, but no, I haven't learned it. I will explain it later on, but yeah. Here we are grabbing two amulets that we can equip. Oh, by the way, I have something I didn't explain yet. I'm playing this run on an old patch, so most of the glitches are still present. One of the glitches, which is really important for the run, no, not really important, but it's really cool to have. Also, small quality of life. You can move the camera there to make the souls spawn way later. Not really needed, but it makes it easier to go. Yeah. But yeah, there are a few glitches that were patched in the later patches that are sad, but yeah, we still have methods to do stuff, thankfully. I will be also for showcase purposes. I will be doing some particular strats that are way slower. I spaced out. This is another boss. We usually can skip this. Thank God I didn't skip him, but because you can get out of bounds here, I almost... Sorry, I am improvising right now. But yeah. Yeah, this is discount Ornstein, like this one is a prison, so... Small, yeah. Sorry. I understood the I understood the reference, but yeah, my brain is melted right now. That fight was a mess. But yeah, we grabbed two amulets before. We will be equipping them right now. One is for safety, because the other amulet, one amulet gives us more HP, basically like an extra HP, which is like a shield, pretty much. And the other one gives us damage when we're full HP, so so yeah, the other amulet, which gives us a shield, also stacks with the like gives us how do I explain this? It gives us an extra shield, so the shield doesn't count for the max HP. So if we lose the shield, we don't lose the buff of the amulet. Excuse me. This is Lost Warrior number 1 of 8. So we have to kill 8 of these to trigger one of the bosses. So it will be a long run to get him. But yeah, they're pretty much scattered all over the game. And now we're rushing to the second boss of this area. We're also grabbing some money to upgrade an amulet later, and a sword. Sadly, in this patch, like actually in the entire game, since we skip one of the important missions, we can't upgrade the sword to max. So yeah, I will probably shut up during the boss fight because a lot of concentration, especially later on, since the health, like actually more than half of the run, like 80% of this run will be done at 1 HP, so 2 HP. Sorry for being specific. So yeah, I will ignore what's happening right now. I will explain it later. But yeah, most of the run will be done at 1 HP for damage purposes. So yeah. What you saw there was me obtaining the bow, which leads to a pretty peculiar glitch, which we call flight. So basically, you can cancel your jump momentum with the bow attack, and you can cancel the bow with the parry as usual, because canceling everything with a parry apparently breaks everything. And you can just keep stacking the upward momentum from that jump, so you can just fly. That's pretty much how it works, we think, at least. And here we get the chakram. The chakram will be mostly used for puzzles, but later on we will need it for glitches. So we will get it. You can in theory skip it for a 5-second time saves in other categories, but anyways, yeah. We keep getting some extra money. I think we need 700 and something. I didn't practice a run, so excuse the scuffness of most stuff. It's also quite long run, so I think this is not enough money for what I want. Okay, yeah, that's 100, so yeah, we're fine. Usually we get some money for... no, that's not enough. For 6 amulet holders, but yeah, we won't get one of the amulets later on, so... Oh, that's okay. That's enough. Mostly because in later patches that amulet was fixed, so I don't get it by muscle memory at this point. Also, the money routing is kind of a mess. Anyway, and now we'll be doing another sequence break. So the Forge, which is that area that links to the hub, the haven of the game, has a backdoor to one of the last areas of the game, which is the Tower of Silence. And that area, it connects to another area we want to go right now, which is Soma Tree, where we'll be fighting 2 of the next bosses of the run and getting one of the next upgrades. So yeah, and most of this part will be rushing to these areas just to get that boss. Ideally, we also don't want to lose HP. That was a nice fall. You can skip that cutscene, but usually it goes awful, so I don't even bother. Also, depending, we don't know yet so far, but for some reason, sometimes when you hit a cutscene, it makes you walk all the way through, so keeping it sometimes means really long walking if you miss it. Here we have a gauntlet, small gauntlet. If you have Arslan, Most of this stuff will die in 2 hits. This will parry. This one dies in a full combo, and this one dies in a charge attack. So ideally, Arslan, without Arslan, which is the amulet of full HP for more damage, it takes a little bit longer, and this is foreign, and here we usually need another pickaxe, the shadow, to skip that, to do that puzzle intended, but we can skip that with precise chakram shot. Not precise, but kinda not free at least. It changes depending on your PX every time. So, and here's Kiana, one of the favorite bosses of the game, which might have attack patterns similar to a game that people love, apparently. That sucks. I got hit by the bomb, so I lost the Arslan buff, so yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty known a homage, I guess. I hope. I'd like to believe. And this one consists like I remember casually doing this without the oh shit, sorry, without ouch, okay. Without parrying the yellow things because I didn't know you could parry them. I didn't parry for some reason. Thanks again. I want to heal here because of... I will play it safe this time, not doing the free hit. Because losing, like, it might seem really not as important, but losing the amulet buff does affect the damage quite a bit. So yeah. This was a mid-fight, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, that was Kiana. In this patch, actually in this patch you can't do a zombie already because it was fixed, I think. But in older patches you could do a zombie glitch which lead you to invulnerability and made it so the game didn't trigger half of the textures. So you had to do the game mostly blind. So thankfully it was fixed. It was really easy to trigger casually, but yeah. This is the Dimensional Claw, our next power-up. Why am I like that? And you can pretty much capture enemies and some objects in your inventories, and that you can use that for mostly platforming or throw into another enemies, or I will use it later for like not late as later, but pretty soon I guess, to do a sequence break. Actually, I will be... There's another method of doing what I'm going to do with this enemy I'm going to capture, but I want to do this one just for showcase. It's slightly slower and easier to mess up. Hopefully I don't. Getting this tree for safety because there's a really harsh fight going on right next. So okay. What am I doing? Come here, come here. Don't go, don't go. Okay, thanks. I want that enemy for later, so I don't want it to see you. And here we also need shadows, so we're going to do a specific setup with the chakram to avoid that trigger. So yeah, this is the duo fight, the first one of many alternate Sargon fights. Oh wait, I'm the one that got knocked. Okay, thanks for the Batman. One of them has a new skill we don't have, and the other one has the skill we do have already, which is Batman Breath. And here we get Hellgiant's Smite, one of the strong hitting Athras we can get later on. We want this skill because it hits really hard, honestly, and will melt most of the bosses we're going to counter. So yeah, now we're going back to Haven and do what we were supposed to do when we got here before, which is fight another boss and get the dash. Imagine if this game has saves, that will be insane. I mean, it's already broken at most points, you will see later on, but having sips will be insane. Hide and smite. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're not doing the DC version, I guess. Thanks Eraser for the shout out. I'm going to do the current patch version, which is faster, so faster and safer. So yeah. He escaped. Oh no, he didn't. Oh. Okay, and that was a nice kick. Usually, this when you get to a fair, which are the new skills, the skills, you can do some animations to skip the walk animation, because usually there's like a 10-second walk animation you can skip. But if you do a kick, or if you do an Athra with a specific Athra we don't have right now, you can pretty much skip most of those low animation. I will probably fail one later on, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But you will probably see it. Welcome to Depths, one of the worst areas of the game, because of many reasons. Here we will be getting one skill. By the way, if no one noticed before, that that body, if you smack it, it will drop 3 HP. For some reason I got hit in that process. And yeah. Oh, ooh, this will be harsh. Okay. I didn't account for this before, so there's been some physics changes in the area. There's been some physics changes which led to really useful stuff in later patches. One of the things being that you can backdash. You can't backdash from a wall. So that will mess up most of the setup. So we did some funny thing. With the dash, you can just clip out of bounds. Shoutouts to Ensalado for that one recently. And here we just had Hellgiant's Smite again to melt all the first phase of this boss fight. Ouch. Ouch. And there goes the boar number 2. And here we get a trigger with, for some reason we can... Anyway, that's the amulet we could grab to get more damage, but we won't because it's a waste of time, honestly, by the effort you have to put to get to use it. Ouch. Most of those waterfalls or poop, I don't know how to call it, will damage you even if they're not fully rendered, so that sucks. Actually, I will change it later, I guess. So yeah, the skip we did was just now with the dash out of bounds and all that stuff. Basically lets us skip the shadow again, because of course, just to kill that one boss we did risk like the boar, and yeah, but in order to not soft lock the game, we have to resume the. We have to resume. I have to get caught later. Sorry for the spoilers. I will go to jail apparently, but yeah. In order to not soft lock the game later on, because we require one of the bosses that is highly tied to one quest, that's pretty much killing the Manticore. Alright. This fight went so bad, oh my god. The strat for all the Sargons is basically that you can just start chaining attacks that stun lock them in midair, but for some reason that didn't work. Yeah, he apparently hates himself because he keeps beating himself up in this run. It's insane. There's like at least 3 more. Anyways, most of these alternate Sargons will give you skills. We only need one of them, which we already got, which is the one we have right now. So yeah. And right now we will be doing the boss fight. I said we can't skip sadly because first of all it's counted in the rules because it has an HP ore. And the thing is that right away this boss is immune to Athras in most cases. And if we die, we trigger as a cutscene that sends us to the next area. Thanks. Ow, ow. Okay. Thankfully that went nice. But yeah, if you die in that fight, it's basically an invalid run. So yeah, you won't want to die. And here we go back to the area that we love and appreciate a lot. Also, by the way, if you kill Baram in that sequence, you don't get full HP back. If you die, you do get healed. But yeah, it sucks. that kind of sucks. Barman. Yeah, so basically you can cancel that combo with this game has a lot of combos. If you're a fan of combos, you should probably play this game. But you basically do a 2-attack combo, then you backstep, and I missed that jump, and then you just repeat. And that's nice. That's one of the good perks of having Haians at this point. I usually tend to waste my Athra right before this fight, so that kinda sucks. So having it right now is amazing. And here we buy the Amulet of the Runs. Remember I said we will be playing this run at 1 HP. for the entirety of this run. That's the amulet that lets us do that. Here we go out of bounds again. Shout out to Ensalado, thanks for making this area not as awful as it usually is. That skipped like 4 rooms at least, which had a lot. We had a lot of, like a really lot of awful parts, like the footfalls, which always hit you, and also the good thing about these things is that they deal like 1.5 bar of HP, so you don't want to get hit by that. And yeah, it also makes this area quite quicker, and it's amazing. Okay, now we will be fighting. Oh, I forgot something. I guess I will be using Untitled Spirit now. And now we do the fight with Sargon again. Now you can see we kill him in... I forgot the kick, sorry Eraser. Ah, there we go, that's the first one. And that's your free 5 seconds or 10 seconds time loss. So yeah, no, don't ban me please. But yeah, in this version, that amulet, Untitled Spirit, works with the 1 HP amulet. Sadly, it doesn't anymore in newer patches, but yeah, there will be a lot of stuff to unpack here, so be prepared. That's one of the things that happen. So yeah, we just got one of the most broken skills of the run. Which lets us warp. So basically the way this thing works is that you leave a shadow, like you leave a warp in a part of the map. I forgot to do another warp here. Let me explain the skill first. You leave a shadow which saves your coordinates, and that shadow will let you teleport to that clone you have right now. Like, for example, I leave a shadow there, I can teleport like that. And okay, the first glitch you can do, there's a lot of glitches you can do with that thing, is that you can trigger one of these during a room transition, and that will store the coordinates of the previous room shadow, and you can pretty much use that to you can pretty much use that to warp to crazy locations. That's the first of the mini glitches with shadow you can use. You can also combo that with another one. I don't have... Okay, nice. I don't have Athra for that boss, I hope I don't mess up. Okay, that's another one. Yeah, it's like... It's basically storing the coordinates of the previous room transition, so basically... Oh, that was close. Get close, please. Okay. So yeah, basically you're leaving a shadow on the door of the previous room, and you're keeping those coordinates in the next room, basically. So it's pretty much room-based, sadly. So some rooms will void you out, some will not. And this one, there's also this one will void you out, but with the use of another glitch. Okay, okay. I think that was fine, hopefully. No, that was barely enough. Okay. Oh. Good enough, I guess. That skipped half of the room. That's another glitch, apparently. So you can also cancel the warps in the middle of the transition. In the middle of the coordinate. How do you call it? In the middle of the. Help me, please. In the middle of the trajectory. There we go. Of the warp. So you can pretty much warp to any middle location, which is amazing. Any of the middle coordinates of the warp. There we go. What I just did right now lets us skip 2 skills. Actually, we have one of them. That it skips the next one, which we won't be getting at. We won't be getting in at all in this run. Time, no, not the challenge. The time, by the way, probably the PoPRuns community already know it by this point because of the probably stress that was that entire. Also, you can go out of bounds right there. I don't know if anyone knows this, but crazy game. But yeah, too late. Okay, I hate this. This particular Lost Warrior is off. We might want to farm some more. One more, please. Thanks. I think that should be fine. Also, if you throw one of these rocks to them, they will bury it. So, and you will suffer a small concussion. So you will want to. Let's see. Can I do this? I think no. There we go. This fight sucks. There we go. And we warp back to the beginning of the room. That's amazing. That's I think Lost Warrior 4 of 8. We will be needing another 4. We also got a rock that we can use to break one of the walls right now. So we will be keeping that thing. I almost got killed by many things. There was an enemy and there was the spikes of the out of bounds collision. I might probably save here because I'm on 1 HP and I forgot to get the amulet for safety, so I will be doing everything risky. Yay! And here there's another Sargon. We can do the same strategy as usual, but this one has a quirk. That it for some reason does a different attack than you were expecting, so yeah, you have to, yeah. We go back and there we do the same thing. There we go. Actually, we might want... No, actually not. Yeah. That level 3 Adra will not be that bad, but it's not really needed. Quirky star. Difficult. Oh no. Yeah, basically the way the transition wars work is that you want to... It's kind of precise, but you want to... Here we have the old man skip for no reason. You basically want to start the transition while holding shadow, and release the warp. And release the warp, and as soon as the next room loads, basically. Here we'll be doing the best shadow warp we had, because it was patched to enter the next boss arena. Otherwise, that's a lot of damage. And that was a ledge warp, by the way. I almost, oh my god, that was... I missed the claw. Yeah, this run will be harsh. Like I did one recently in the same scenario. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Smack the serpent with their own projectile. Yay! And here we need to do this boss first instead of doing a few other ones. First of all, because it gives us double jump, which we'll be getting soon. The other reason is because it starts a quest which requires shooting 4 arrows, and this one has to be the first one, otherwise we can't trigger the... I have to wait for the quest there, because otherwise I suffer. Here, yeah, we skip a dialogue and everything. I hope I... Okay, there we go. I skip a dialogue and the walk, so yeah, with a flight. By the way, as a fun fact, the flight can also be done with the dimensional claw. Not only with the bow, but you do need any of those. And here will be... Oh, no, I died. Oh, what am I going to do? That one shouldn't count, by the way. Anyways, and now... What? Oh, yeah. I will be doing an alternate route here, which is slightly slower. But there's a really dumb interaction which we can do. Okay, nice time to explain ledge warp. You basically grab a ledge right there, and then you move to a location. Okay, you grab a ledge while you're saving the teleport with the shell. Then you move to any vertical coordinate you want to get warp to, and it will basically store the horizontal position while warping you to a vertical spot of the map. So yeah, we can use that for certain funny things. Okay. And here we will be doing a bad idea. Really bad idea. A set of warps. To backdoor to this area, which is the next boss fight. I hope I don't die, I'm on 1 HP. This is Menolias, one of our... Much easier. Let's go back. This is Menolias, one of our friends pulse of the... Oh my god. Stop it! Of the immortal crew, I guess. So basically I want to manipulate him to do this arrow attack. Let's do it a third time, I guess. There we go. So we can just slam him on the wall. I didn't learn any of the new strats, sorry Karim and sorry Eraser for that again. And yeah. This is what we are working. This attack is one of the worst in the game, but you can 90%, let's say 90%, evade it by just light cancelling. And yeah. Okay. here we'll be manipulating him to... Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, nice. That wasn't fine. It can kill you. That's why it's not entirely safe, but it happens. So anyways, that Menolius. Usually we do a dead warp here to go back to a tree, but I'm doing a small, since we do the small backdoor here, which I think loses like at least 10-20 seconds, something like that. We don't bother about it. Because also, like, if you have the dialogue of that we're going to see right now, this dialogue, and you die during that dialogue, you can soft lock your game. Actually hard lock because it's even worse. But yeah. And that boss basically gave us a teleport to our chakram ability. So we have another method of warping, yay! Okay, that was free. So yeah, basically we go through here and we lament killing Menolius, but he's right there. What do you mean, Sargon? Like what? What are you on about? That's crazy. So yeah, anyways. This is the worst room in the game. Don't tell me otherwise, because I know it's a lie. And we will be doing a few stuffs over here. First of all, that enemy is awful. We will be doing a ledge warp over here, hopefully I don't die in the process. Up here, that's fine. This leads us to a next area we want to open. I went too far ahead. And here I show you the next version of warps we have, which is we can basically throw the chakram out of bounds and we can teleport to that chakram. We will be doing it in a few locations. By the way, something I didn't mention is that remember the flight? You can also start it from how do you call it, from the second jump of the double jump. So yeah, this transition warp sucks. Right. The biggest issue with transition warps is that they are quite reliant on how your loading screens work. Because the longer the loading screen, the longer you have to hold the button, so every room has a different timing for the transition warp, so you have to remember all by memory mostly. Okay. Behave, please. There we go, nice. Oh no, yeah. So basically here we dead warp back again to the tree we just stayed. I hope I saved. Yeah, okay, I saved the tree. Nice. Nice. And that was Lost Warrior. Help me count, please. I believe it's 5 of 8. Okay. That transition warp is kind of risky, but it's free, so... anyways, here is the second worst room in the game, sorry, I almost messed that up. There we go. And here we have a cutscene which kind of annoys us to do this transition warp in particular, because we have to chain a flight as soon as we warp, but with double jump is pretty much free. Here we'll be doing an let me okay. And anyways, everywhere is the worst room in the game. So yeah, we shoot an arrow. I tend to forget this arrow, so the whole run is a time loss if it works for you. Yeah, And here, one of the optimizations that was found, not that recently, but pretty much recently, I guess, is that you can just do Tower of Silence, which is the previous to last area of the game, in this order, because the boss fight is not tied to anything, pretty much. And here we will be fighting Darius, our favorite boss in the game. Let's see how it goes. By the way, if you didn't notice, he starts aggro right away compared to current patches. Here we try to... That didn't work, thanks. I will play it risky for no reason, let's see. There we go, nice. Missing that parry is devastating because it loses like at least 10 seconds, 20, and you die, so you lose even more. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. That was a nice fight. Okay, so the thing is that Darius has 4 phases, so if you overdamage him in phase 2, he will transition to phase 3, where it will immediately do a really slow attack, which is what happened. That's one of the perks of having Indomitable Spirit, that it gives us that lots of damage, sadly. So yeah, I will be saving here, because we need to do the Dead Warp later, and hopefully I don't die because the next area is awful to navigate, especially at 1 HP. No, I was about to do a chakram out of bounds, but it's not that that good to pull out. Anyways. Yeah, it's basically 3 phases, but he starts the special attack at 50% HP, which is part of phase 2 in theory. Let's hope I don't die. Okay. So yeah, we count it as 4 phases. This rock spawn out of bounds, which is off, if you ask. I will concentrate here because this room is completely awful. Okay, we're good. I can still die on the boss. Nice. Nice. That's 6 of 8. This is one of the hardest parts of the run. There's another one that we'll be seeing soon, just for showcase purposes, because it's also lower. Okay, and we will be going to prison. Oh no! Oh wait, let's play this wisely. I will grab the amulet for safety this late in the run. I should have done this at the beginning of the run, but the next area is awful too. Like, it's really punishing. For some reason, some dialogues you can skip, so you have to mash through. Yeah, no, this segment is awful. Okay. And yeah, here, oh no, we got sent to jail. Oh no. Oh yeah. Here we will be doing a really funny skip. I can't believe Eraser is in the middle of a run, insane. Okay. We will be doing a ledge warp to get in the middle of the collisions right now. I will probably die. I should have equipped the amulet before. That's the first time I get it. Amazing. Okay. Okay, nice. That's probably one of the worst encounters, especially if you come from that side, so it's nice that it went okay. And we have to go to another... I didn't want to cancel that warp. Why am I canceling the warp? It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. Otherwise I will have to do another method. What was the positive? Nice. We're over there. There we go. We're going back to... No, not the Kagasti, not... We're going back to the first area of the game. Because our last lost warrior is over here. Let me see if I can just... I think I can just piece inside like this. There we go. And that was the last one. So, yeah, it's a found warrior. Yeah, you're right. thanks for the correction. And here we basically dead warp again. I hope I didn't miss anything. And we warp back to Haven because we need to fight the master of all these warriors, which is Ardashir. Let's disregard the Indomitable Spirit Amulet. Bye bye, it was a good run. The found crown fighting the found one. That's a good one. Okay. Maybe I should have waited a little bit before equipping the amulet because I have to do a dead warp. So I just gained a free time loss for that thing. Unless I get hit here. Okay. Anyways, you can get hit as soon as the part starts, but yeah. Shoutouts to Arclon for this strat. You can pretty much just cheese the boss like this. By the way, something I didn't explain, but the shadow pretty much copies whatever you were doing the last. So you can do some combos and dial, and if you do a shadow right as the combos are being done, you pretty much transfer the combos to the shadow. And boom! Hahayan smite. And it explodes. Okay. And yeah, that was the side quest boss. Kill both, amazing. Thanks. I'm out of water, nice. Anyways, here comes one of the funniest threats right now, which is slow, sadly. It's not the optimal one anymore, but it's fun to do. So I will be doing it regardless. We will need this thing to explode a wall. I can't believe the run is insane. That one quick. Okay, I will probably die a few times here, so prepare that death counter. I forgot the warp. Can do it. Go. Out of water. You can do it, game. Thanks. There we go. So basically, the next room, we can transition it from out of bounds, but I will be doing a strat that's awful to... Okay, I will concentrate and let you see it for yourselves. Press for them. I'm so dumb. Anyways, there we go. There's the new strat basically goes through the ceiling of that room, but yeah, it's pretty much flying through the entire room. It's yeah, sad. Oh, I love that strat. It's the same. It's already gone. Okay, I will want to traverse this room safely because I can die. Oh, something I didn't explain, but you can move the bow all over around to maintain your to basically hover in midair for a longer time. Here we do another less warp to skip this, and we do a transition warp to keep half of this room, which isn't needed but it's safer from kind of this entire area awful. We do a check amount of bounds here just for safety because, like, really, most of these rooms are awful to traverse. So yeah. Let's reset that enemy and we do another transition warp. The jellyfish wouldn't be that annoying if the game didn't force the auto aim for no reason. And here, yeah, we're going to do one of the hardest fights of the run, if not the hardest fight. I forgot the script for this fight, so sorry in advance. Oh, we're back, okay. Is it my internet? Okay, the fight went well, in that sense. Look at that Chao in the back. That's amazing. You can probably warp to that Chao, but I wouldn't recommend it. Doing unintended stuff in this game is not recommended at all. We grab this Athra because we will need it later. So yeah, we're going to do the last 2 fights of the run, which are Baron 2 and Baron 3. Which are kinda out of order. In one of the earliest routes we did Baron 1 right before Baron 3, and it was a mess. So yeah. We do a dead warp here, which isn't really that fast. We go back to the temple, I believe. I died twice, I think, or either once or twice during the... Probably just once during the crash. Or whatever happened, I don't know. I think the... No, there wasn't enough time for 2 deaths, I think. No. It was 1 only. Actually, I never died. Yeah, I never died. Yeah, I paused in the game over. Anyways, this is Baron 2. And since it's Baron 2, it has 2 Sargons, which kinda sucks. Because the Sargon will shoot arrows to kill you. He's in theory trying to help you, but he kills you most of the time. For concentration, because I tend to... Okay. We can cheese him in this state. Excuse me? Thanks for a free kill, Baron. Let's go. And here we get... why am I speed by mashing the dialogue? We get the skill we should have gotten for the Tower of Silence segment. Yeah, I don't want to do this area cache. So yeah, we can use that to propel ourselves to enemies, and it's a grapple, basically. It's a grapple. So yeah, we're going to fight the last boss of the run. So yeah. We're going to do the last transition warp of the run, I believe. Yeah. Hopefully I time it right. Nice. And just for the memes, I will be doing a funny strat right now. I also forgot to equip the Athra, so I need to get the triangle. So here, no. Here we quit the game, basically. There's a tech that's used absolutely nowhere in the game. But it was found really early on, but there are no rooms where you can use it. I don't know the setup. It can take too many times. There we go. And you just hold the chakram and you start stacking speed. Sadly, there's a collision right there, so it messes everything up. So, this is by any chance Sargon, the son of an helicopter? He probably is. So, We will be replacing Haians with the last, with the move we got from Oro, the Order of the Immortals. I didn't explain that, but yeah. Another dialogue we have to mash through. So yeah. Hey, I saved a minute, but I lost a minute on the setup. So yeah, I think it was a fair trade. Hahans. So yeah, I think it's a nice time to say thank you for everyone. First of all, thanks for everyone for coming to the marathon. I hope you enjoy the rest of the PoPRuns marathon. What am I doing? Okay, that was worth, I guess. Was enough to second. I maybe should concentrate for the last run, 9 runs. In my defense, I never used that power up, so I forgot entirely how to use it. But yeah, shout out to Karim, Racer, and Salado, Toka for the first round of this run, BGB for early deaths. So that applies for any percent actually, and Salado of course for every single strat that was found and broke, and we broke the game with, and GMP. For most of the routing, this is the worst attack that we can have. That was so greedy! That was so greedy! I think this will warp me back to the tree. Thankfully it didn't. I mean, Toka, you did good on leaving the game because right now it's in a good state, but it was really awful to play. Ah, agree, that's greedy. Okay, that's how you usually want to face this fight at the beginning. But yeah. Okay. This is the reason why we kept the Athra level 3. The only reason is to skip one of the phases. That could have been an extra hit. You wait for the 2 clones to appear and then you just use Bahamut, and that's pretty much 3 kills. Oh. And yeah, that's pretty much most of the fight. Now we get the turbo instinct. I don't know how to call how I get damage. Yeah, that's pretty much the run. Hope you enjoyed it, and the time ends in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Yeah. And yeah, that's all bosses. Hope you enjoy the run. Yeah, it's a really fun run to do. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. So there's a lot of glitches, cool glitches. Most of the run is intact in the latest patch, thankfully. So if you want to, the leaderboard is empty right now if you're interested. But yeah, any doubt you have, you can ask me or in the Lost Crown channel in the PoPRuns Discord. Yeah, that was it for me. I keep enjoying the rest of the marathon.
Oh, thanks a lot to you and congratulations on your first PoPRuns appearance.
Thanks.
I think you did quite well.
Thanks for the space,
over 10
by the
minutes
way.
Below estimate is,
Oh,
yeah, no,
that's nice. Okay,
it's great.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
And actually did Vin count? Did you get to? Oh yeah, 11 deaths. I
Ooh.
think that's fair.
Okay, that's something to keep in mind for the next PV in marathon. If I submit again.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then thanks a lot again. And after a quick intermission, we'll be back with Arabian Nights, Prince of Persia: Arabian Nights by Top Ardex. So stay tuned for that.